Okay, so we're just going to head out the Enfields. Got an Enfield day, headed to Dartmoor. Got all the bikes there. Got the Meteor, Himalayan, 500 Bullet, Interceptor, Classic 350, Scram, the Continental. Just thought I'd do a few videos throughout the day, just show you where we headed. I won't do any riding footage because it takes too long to edit. So yeah, here we go. Beautiful day, blue skies, North Devon, heading for Dartmoor. Cheers. So we've just pulled over side of the road, A377 on the way to Crediton for a quick swap over. So the first swap over of the day gives people a chance to try something different. Pete's coming in on the Conti. A bit of feedback, Meteor, mixed feelings so far. Somebody didn't like it, somebody did. I think it depends on how you sit. How's a classic?
Lovely, love it.
You like this?
Really nice, really nice.
Fast enough?
Yeah, it is. It feels so good at 50. You kind of think you're doing
80.
faster anyway, but it's got lovely balance. Yeah, lovely.
We'll have a quick swap over and then coffee. All right, on that, Rich? Like the Scram?
Yeah, it's okay. It's nice and comfortable, isn't it?
Comfortable?
The seat a bit, yeah.
And there's the two at the back. How's the Himalayan? Pete, you were keen to try the Conti. How was it?
20 years ago, and I love that.
It's a younger man's bike, is it?
It's a younger man's bike. Nice, smooth delivery.
Yeah. Is it?
Bit tingly in the bar.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, thought you might like that. All right.
Tingles in the seat.
Okay. Well, we'll have a swap round. Try something else. We'll crack on down to Union Road Motorvello. Okay, so we're just here at Union Road Motorvello, which is a bike cafe or custom shop, just in Crediton. There's Neil, the owner. He's a Harley man, so he likes his customs, but yeah, a good place for a stop. So we just stopped, just talking about the bikes. People like to ride bikes, drink coffee, and talk about bikes. So that's what they're doing. Who likes what? Who don't like what? Just got a slight issue with one of the Himalayans. It's not holding charge, so we've got it on a charger in here. Not great. So yeah, just put some charge in. I'll show you in here. So yeah, good coffee if you're ever down this way. Crediton, North Devon, near Exeter. Good coffee over there. Clothing. That's it. So we're going to head on to Northampton Motor Museum, and then go over Dartmoor. All right, cheers. Okay, next up, we've just pulled up Northampton Stead at the Motor Museum. The guys have just headed in there. I'm on the Bullet. Nobody wants to ride the Bullet 500. I think Richard on the Meteor like that. There's still a lot of love for the Classic. It seems universally like that. I've not heard a bad word said about the Classic. The Himalayan, yes, we're struggling through. It's just not charging. We have a little slight issue, so we've just taken the bulb out and then couldn't get the headlight back on. So we're sort of nurturing that one through. It's unfortunate, that one. Not the best of things to happen, but we are managing. Interceptor, Continental, two gents discussing the merits of that. Then we've got Scram doing all right. So the guys have just gone in this museum. It's a museum, everything's run by a gentleman named Frank, and it's his private collection of vehicles, of which he has many.
Got it clamped on and then bent it over.
Cars and then bikes upstairs. So yeah, if you're in Northampton City, which is on the eastern edge of Dartmoor, come and have a look. I think it's £8 entry. Great collection of stuff, and not just cars, bikes, but also memorabilia and signage and things. Look at this. Hidden gem, this place.
Specials. They've been rebodied. They didn't start their life off in the form that you see them today. The Bentley was a Mark VI saloon in 1950, and this started its life off as a Mark IX
Okay, we're just going over Dartmoor. I thought I'd stop, show you a typical view of Dartmoor. It's a big open place, and when the weather's bad, it's not the place to be. Obviously, it's pretty wild and things, but fantastic when it's dry and clear. A place to be riding. So it's 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, so you don't come here for the speed, but just the scenery, and there's horses everywhere. Wild horses, well, they obviously belong to someone, but they're just left to roam. You can see quite a few up there. There's sheep and cows and cows over there. There's some decent little roads actually. It's just a nice place to flow on a motorcycle. I've just been riding the classic 350. It is a bit low on power, that one, when you want to wind it up the hills, but just for floating along at sort of 50, 55, it's absolutely spot on. So we're just going to crack on, get out of Whitcomb in the Moor, get some lunch there. It's my favourite spot to get lunch just because it's a nice little place. But yeah, you can see there's absolutely not a great deal around Dartmoor. It's a huge national park, not a lot of buildings, not a lot of villages or anything. Busy in summer, but look at it today. It's August. It is Thursday, so it's not a weekend, but it's a quiet place to be. So yeah, we're going to crack on, see how the guys are getting on with the bikes, get some lunch. Everyone's a bit peckish. Okay, I forgot to do a video here, but just at Whitcomb in the Moor, just parked up a while ago. If anybody wants a recommendation for a cafe in Dartmoor, Cafe on the Green, very good, very quick service, good food, and it's a beautiful place. Whitcomb in the Moor, middle of the moor, does what it says on the tin. Nice grounds, a nice place to walk. Lots of walks around here. Lots of the tours. So Hound Tour, which is where they're based, or where Hound of the Baskervilles was sort of inspired from. Some good roads out of here. So Whitcomb in the Moor. The guys are going to find out what they've not ridden. And then we've got an hour and a half back from here. Nice roads, nice open roads over to North Devon, up to sort of Torrington and places like that. Back up through Northampton City, Torrington, and then back to North Devon. So yeah, it's a good old ride, and with this weather, it's just a beautiful place to be riding a motorbike. And quiet again, middle of August, summer holidays, and this is how busy it is. So yeah, perfect. Lovely that. Yeah. Right, who's on what? Who's on the Continental?
I'm happy to go on it.
Well, you didn't like it, did you?
No, this one, yeah, I did.
You like the Continental?
Yeah, very much so.
And you've ridden the Interceptor?
I have. The only one I haven't been on is the one that our friends have over there, but I think there's three of us.
There's three now, so we're going to have to do 3 swapsies.
We're going to do 3 stops, yeah.
Interceptor.
So, do you want me to go?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go on anything.
We'll figure it out. Okay, we're back at the speed shop after a long day. Paul, what's your favourite?
I think you know it's my favourite.
The Continental.
Right, the Continental without doubt.
Why the Continental?
Why the Continental? It would be a bike in that sort of sporting position that I wouldn't normally choose.
Because you normally ride a...
The S1000XR being so training, adventure bike.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't pick that bike really. But it was the most fun for me today. But the most surprising was the Trailline and the Scrambler. I thought they were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Let's see what else. Matt, what's your bike? What choice of bike today? Choose one.
Choose one.
So what are the options? Classic or?
Classic or the Scram and Hemi.
Okay.
I would say for ease of riding, Hemi and Scram.
Okay. Darren?
Interceptor.
Interceptor, why?
Because it's awesome and it's like so tight. I could imagine doing 300 miles on that, no problem.
Okay. Pete?
If I was 20 years younger, it'd be the Continental GT.
Yeah.
The heart says that. The head says that.
The Interceptor. The smaller bikes, all right, or you prefer the 650s?
This one's alright, but the gear lever's too short for anybody with a real size foot.
Richard, what were you?
Interceptor, but the tubing round and that yellow one.
Meteor.
Yeah,
Meteor, you like that?
brilliant, that was, yeah.
It's yours taken up.
Really liked it, yeah.
Mark, what's yours?
Yeah,
It's
but that's the same
still the
beauty
Interceptor,
from that.
but the surprise one is the Himalaya.
You showed me earlier. you
So that's 3 interceptors pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 interceptors.
I think if I was going to pay it now, I'd probably go for the Himalaya.
Okay, so Himalayan.
I think the Himalayan was the biggest surprise
Yeah.
of how
It's such a hood.
Yeah.
That was a hood.
Yeah, very much so.
Excuse me, boss. Himalayan, scram, nice. Need another 10 brake horsepower.
Nah, okay. The end.